Brady, here's a question for you. How to shoot my rifle out to 600 yards. I got a rifle, I got a scope, but how do I figure out ballistics?
Okay. Couple easy things here.
This could have been me asking this question.
It is. Yeah.
Say, can't wait to hear the answer.
You're taking your kid out.
I'm going to learn something
so you can do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
One, the probably easiest way to do it is get a ballistics app on your phone. Okay, you don't have to go out and build all these dope charts yourself anymore. Ballistics apps are going to be a huge help to try to do that. Usually it's just entering all your rifle data, rifle twist, bullet weight, feet per second that you're shooting, and then enter all that stuff in there. Some good ones I have is Applied Ballistics. They have a new one called their AB Quantum app. It's a really good app to enter all your ballistics data into. I have Kestrel Link Ballistics on my phone as well. That syncs to my Kestrel, but I can build all that ballistics data in there. And then also, if you have any sort of rangefinder, like you can use Vortex's SIG's app, or even like Revic. They have a really good ballistics app as well, but just get a ballistics app that pairs with your rangefinder. The one I use is just a SIG BDX app on my phone, so I can enter in all my gun profiles, all that data, and get actual, real-time dope charts to shoot.
A genuine question, or genuine question, as
Genuine.
Troy would say.
No,
as the singer or
the rapper, Genuine.
Genuine.
I need a chronograph for sure, or can I just take the bullet box data?
You can take the bullet box data, but don't take that as fact. So what I would do, if it said like, it's 2,900 feet per second, and you go and shoot, I would go really long distance, because that way it's trues your data a little bit more, and then see if you're high or low. Work it back. So if you're hitting high or low, that'll depend on how you adjust that feet per second then in your ballistics app.
Got it.
So if you're shooting high, you speed it up. If you're shooting low, slow it down
until you
get it to the right spot. Yeah. And so you technically don't need one. It'd be great to have one to see if if you're shooting factory ammo, if your ammo is actually pretty consistent. But if you can just eliminate that variable, let's say it was just perfect, we don't need a chronograph to build the dope chart by any means. It just helps, and it's kind of convenient to.
You just add like 10 feet a second.
Yeah, because even when I go out there and shoot all the time with my Garmin chronograph, I'm not taking that as face value either. I'm still going out and truing it at long distance, and then fudging that feet per second number all the way back, and then cross-referencing all that data as I come back. So they're nice to have, but not needed. So you can save yourself a bunch of money, and maybe instead of buying a chronograph, you buy a wind meter.
No, I mean kind of, but no.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I've built dope charts with programs like you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
There's a number of them online. You have to go through and find some various specs to put in it, right? Like your elevation, your humidity. What else do you got in that?
Scope height, right?
Yeah, you got scope height. You got your barrel twist, which you can usually figure out on your rifle or look up your rifle data. The feet per second, what type of bullet you're shooting, all that stuff will go
your
into it. If you're what type of
something or other.
Yeah. That's why I really like applied ballistics stuff. If you're going to look at getting a system, I think applied ballistics, in my personal biased opinion, because I just think they're the best at what they do, because that's all I do is ballistics data. Anything with applied ballistics name on it.
That's why I like having Brady in the office.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Brady, can you go shoot my gun on the weekend? Just make sure it's dialed.
Yeah, I'll go out there and I'll get a chart built up on the app and then send you all the data.
It's a real weapon to have.
Yeah. I have built them just off the things that I can pull from Google, and then just the ballistics that are on the box of the ammunition that I've got factory, and built a chart, and it's been close-ish.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that it's not as dialed in as I would like it to be, but it's close.
Yeah. So here's just the quick things, just to go through: bullet diameter, bullet weight, bullet length, ballistic coefficient, muzzle velocity, twist rate, twist direction, and zero range. And you pretty much in sight height. You get all that basic information right there. You can build a dope chart in 2 seconds on one of these apps.
And you can pretty much build all that from just searches, right?
Yeah. There's plenty of ones online. I like doing some of these ones that I have to pay for because they get a little more geeky, but you definitely don't need it. There's a lot of free ones out there too. Even on the phone app you can have, or you can get one probably on the web and just like compare your stuff. You just want to hey, I want to go out and shoot 800 yards today in practice. And you could probably get a dope thing built on the internet for free and just go try it out.
Cool.
But verify.
Cool. We'll hit you with another rifle question. I think this is an interesting question. Again, I could echo these questions.
Yeah.
So, rifle question: on a budget for a new rifle, $2,000-ish, total for glass and gun? More money on glass, more money on gun?
I would suggest more money on gun rather than glass. Reason being, there's a lot of great glass out there, and I don't think you need the best of the best glass. If you're on a budget already, you're going to should have distance restrictions on yourself, because you realize you're not going to probably be spending a ton of money on this. But like the rifle is going to be your foundation for everything. It's going to be your platform. It's going to have the stock, your trigger, action, barrel, all that stuff. So you want a slightly quality there. And like I've gotten by for years. I keep people ask me all the questions. Why aren't you shooting a Night Force? Why aren't you shooting a Swarovski rifle scope? Because the one I have works. Like I don't need the best optical glass in my rifle scope. I'm not glassing through it like Trail did in 1940s. I'm actually just using features. As long as the rifle scope tracks really well and can hold a zero, and there's actually is really low budget options that can do both of those. Yeah, they're not going to be the fanciest. They're not going to have, maybe a lot of turrets on there, but they just hold a zero and you can shoot out a little bit of distance. I think you can get by just putting a little bit more money towards a rifle. And then later on, if you do come across a little bit more money, you can upgrade your rifle scope a lot easier than you can upgrade your rifle.
So yeah, that's
a good point.
A good point. Very good point.
That's probably what I would do. Start with the rifle first, and then whatever cheap rifle scope you want to put on there, test it out. And as you advance your skills, then you can get something fancier and fancier. But you can get by with any rifle in the market right now is a really good rifle for the money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, plugged Browning, but like I pick up a Browning there, you can get some for less than $900.
Right.
And all stocks are great, rifles are great, or the barrels are great, everything about them, and just slap any scope on there and practice.
You nailed that one.